Good job, Steph. All right. Okay. Foo, you want to do some sports?
Let's do it, man. Take her away, toys.
Bake them away, toys.
The NBA draft, Foo. Are you familiar with it?
The National Basketball Association?
Yes.
Yeah, what about it?
They had their draft last week. I was very eagerly excited to see who the Lakers picked. I have no idea who they picked. Well, I knew how they picked, but I never heard of them in college. I wasn't a big... Once they get that late in the draft, man, it's kind of just taking a risk on a guy.
I don't watch drafts.
It's weird.
It's like going to a fucking graduation where like you don't know anyone there.
It's an event for sure because some of the guys going tonight, they've spent north of $10,000 for their suit that they're probably only gonna wear one fucking time.
What about the court case that they have to go to later?
Dang. Remember LeBron wore the shorts in the finals? Remember the
that
short
was
pant
awesome.
suit?
That was a nifty fucking
Some guy.
suit. Did you see that, David?
No.
Yeah, LeBron wore a suit,
No.
but it was a suit shorts.
Suit shorts.
Yeah, and he was wearing like really
the same material that a suit pant would have, but they were shorts.
They were only shorts.
But he still had the long socks.
Yeah, and he had like the long dress socks and all that jazz. Yeah, these guys are spending ridiculous money before they're even playing a second in the NBA. It's pretty crazy. The
dress for the part you want. That's what Grandpappy always said.
Hey, they're playing it right, man. They're playing it right.
We shouldn't be wearing a jersey then?
Well, the NFL draft, dude, it's such a huge event now because the NFL draft consists of 7 rounds.
Okay.
And it takes a little over 7 hours to do. They don't do it in one day. They had it in Philadelphia the year before they won the Super Bowl. Luck. It was nuts, dude. They were fully packed the whole time. These drafts are turning into events for cities, just like the NBA has this thing called the Summer League. Guess where the NBA plays the Summer League? Fucking Las Vegas.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so if you want to see like a really cheap game with like guys who are on the verge of making the NBA, you can go watch it in Vegas.
It's like spring training for baseball.
Yeah, but for basketball
yeah.
and in Vegas, I mean, fuck.
Yeah, why not?
You can make it a weekend, dude.
Right.
That's only the really big thing happening. Did you see that Messi Foo? That Messi guy?
No, what's that all about, eh?
What's his name? Lionel Messi?
What are you talking about?
The soccer player?
I don't know, man.
Messi?
You're the sports guy.
You don't know soccer?
Dude, no.
Oh, he's supposed to be like either the Michael Jordan or the Kobe Bryant of soccer.
Okay.
His team got their asses whooped last week. Yeah. 3-0 in the last match. Dude, they got bitch slapped, dude.
Man, that sucks.
He's supposed to be one of the best players.
I'm excited for Mexico.
What are you excited for though?
Well, that they beat Germany, and I didn't think that was going to happen. I was like, Mexico's not going to beat Germany, and then they went ahead and did it.
No one in their minds thought it, and the gifs online are just insane,
dude.
GIF. It's a GIF.
Yes, thank you.
Do you say Guardians of the Galaxy?
Do you say I'm going to give my friend a gift for her birthday? No, you don't. You say gift.
Wait, aren't we talking about sports?
But I sure as hell hissed on her face. No? Right.
Nice try, guy.
Aww.
Anyways, that's almost all I have for sports. Looking forward for the next earthquake from Mexico caused by the fans.
Dude, that was an interesting story.
Yeah. They caused, I guess, on the...
Everybody in Mexico City?
When they went insane after they beat Germany, they were like insanely like celebrating, and they caused the seismograph to alert. So I'm pretty sure the scientists who saw the seismograph were fucking freaking out that they were going to have a fucking earthquake in the middle of the World Cup. Good thing it wasn't, but also, damn, dude, Mexico got down.
David, why are you blowing on your cartridge over there? What are you trying to play?
I'm trying to play some Super Mario Brothers.
You need to take a rib out before you blow on your cartridge, man.
Yeah. When you were a kid and you had to blow on your cartridge. And in that move where you put it like under your shirt, Because that's going to do something somehow. What is that supposed to do?
You're supposed to take the dust out a little bit.
But by like keeping it in your shirt?
No, like just applying it against your shirt, you'll pick up some dust.
No. But you know the move where like you put the cartridge under your shirt and then and you blow it through your shirt into the cartridge.
I think you were the only one.
Fuck you guys! No, Dayvid. Back me up on this.
If anything,
I did that too, but it didn't do anything.
If anything,
unfortunately,
yeah. Well, that's what. That's
if anything,
point.
but we still did it.
If anything, no, you didn't.
Shut up.
If anything,
Yes, we did.
You blow in the cartridge and also you
got
blow
it
in
to
the
work.
slot. You blow in the slot instead of blowing with your shirt.
I couldn't get Mario Brothers 3. I'm sorry, but this is gonna have to be
Whatever. Oh, also, real quick from the
So you
world,
just change consoles altogether.
That's how we do it, man. Play all this shit all day.
he's got it. In the World Cup again. In Russia, they're running out of beer. They said they did not expect all of the World Cup fans there to drink that much beer.
Dang.
They will be out of beer by the time this podcast airs.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so if you're a World Cup fan and you're in Russia right now, you better like vodka. Yeah, dude.
Everybody's gonna get extra drunk with that.
It's not a good recipe for success, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then I don't know when the World Cup ends, but I believe Mexico's next game is against one of the Koreas.
Probably the southern one.
Southern one. Probably. The North's not down for that yet, right?
They play soccer, right? I can only imagine they do. Why wouldn't they?
Didn't they have an Olympics this past year? Winter Olympics.
They
Winter
had
Olympics.
they had them
with North
together.
Korea.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I was trying to remember what exactly happened, but yeah, I don't think they participate in the World Cup, to be honest. I think you have to qualify.
Yeah, the U.S. isn't in there because they fucked up.
They gargled balls this year for sure. Getting back to sports related stuff that USA people like.
Yeah.
The Lakers, they try to get this guy Kawhi Leonard from the Spurs. I touched on it just a little bit.
Okay.
So the Lakers called the Spurs, and the Spurs were like, dude, we don't even want to hear any fucking names. Click. And then they hung up on the Lakers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, these fucking douchebags are like persistently in favor of giving him to any team besides the Lakers. So, and then it's funny because the guy Kawhi Leonard, he's a really, really good player in the NBA. He even came out and after hearing that and said, okay, whatever team you trade me to, I'm going to have my agent call them and be like, just so you know, we're out at the end of the year to go to the Lakers. So San Antonio's being a little bitch, dude. Being a little bitch, man. So it looks like the Lakers aren't going to get the Spurs. Or the Lakers aren't going to get the Spurs. They're not going to get Kawhi. Until we might have to see a waiting game, dude. It's really a clash of culture because the Spurs are super old school and they're supposed to be classy,
right?
But they're like being little bitches, dude.
Yeah,
it's fucking ridiculous.
Well,
so
that's sports for you. I guess.
We're still on LeBron watch for 2 more weeks.
Oh, okay, and shit's gonna get interesting.
And very interesting.
So interesting.
Dayvid, you love sports.
I love it
with a passion.
I do.
And then that's gonna.
This is where I get my sports news, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, it's all the juicy stuff.
All the girthy.
Yeah, and that's all that's all the relevant news I have this time. Unless you want to hear about puppies and swimming competitions,
please.
Just kidding. I made that up.
Oh man, I was kind of looking forward to puppies and swimming.
Gotcha.
All right, fine. Steph.
Yes.
You got some health and such?
Health and such.
And
all
such.
Right. All right. What are we going to learn today?
All right. So instead of me telling you how to diet and exercise, I'm going to tell you something a lot of people don't really know that's out there, but it's genetic modification. Woo!
Nice. How do we do it?
Scientists have developed this enzyme called CRISPR, and there's a few variations of the enzyme, but essentially what CRISPR does is it'll take if you have a strand of DNA and you have a specific gene you want to knock out, you'll use CRISPR to actually move through the DNA and either copy and paste a good version out of and knock out the bad version, or you'll just edit it and replace it with something else.
What
So
the
essentially, you can get rid of diseases such as Alzheimer's, dementia, but that is still in the experimental phases right now. And just recently, there was a scientific article that came out saying that CRISPR can actually cause cancer. Because essentially,
What?
well, no, it's
Thank God you said no.
It's super complicated, but essentially, when you have a healthy cell, any modifications to that cell will cause
Basically a reaction from the body to reject it, right?
yes. So CRISPR, since it has to modify the cell, there is actually a chance that it can be rejected, or if CRISPR actually gets accepted by the cell, that means the tumor suppressor gene, which prevents cancer, isn't working. So this can potentially cause overgrowth of cells. But so if you have a genetic modification to a cell and that gets transplanted into a patient, you're essentially giving patients cancer. But
whoa, nice.
that's still in the
What?
still in the laboratory phases. So there's a lot of cells that they're experimenting with. So genetic modification is really complicated, and it doesn't necessarily mean that the tumor suppressor isn't working, because CRISPR doesn't necessarily have to modify it to where the tumor suppressor catches it. It can go like incognito.
Oh wow,
It's super complicated.
Jesus Christ,
Genetic
dude, this
modification is
Seriously, this is insane.
So what are some of the possibilities seen with this procedure possibly in the near future? Aside from eradicating Alzheimer's, what other benefits could we see from this?
Living forever, man.
living forever.
Jeez.
I want to do that.
Oh, fuck. This is scary
You
shit.
can't. You can't.
No, I want to get uploed into a computer so I can just
Don't
live forever
do
that way.
that, dude.
Singularity.
You're just going to be...
That would still be cool.
How would you know it's cool, though, if you're just a singularity?
Because I can program myself to think it's cool.
Dang. I got shut down.
Pretty much boutique babies. You can choose the eye color, hair color.
Like that movie,
color.
Gattaca?
Gattaca!
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Crazy.
Or if you want to go like the antibiotic resistance route, antibiotics are becoming more resistant.
That'd be the more practical route for now, I think.
Bacteria.
Uh-huh.
I misspoke. Bacteria are becoming more
okay.
resistant to antibiotics. So what you can use CRISPR for is to remove the genetic material in the bacteria to resensitize them to antibiotics, so you don't have to use like the heavy duty stuff or like a cut on your finger or something like that.
Yeah.
Also, I seen some stuff. Apparently, like for a gunshot or big gashes in someone from a big injury or insane accident, they can actually inject this fluid in you, which will actually seal your wound.
Oh, crazy!
And it just biodegrades over time. Right? Have you seen that?
Do you believe any of that shit?
It's true, man. I saw it on the internet. It has to be.
It has to be true. No, yeah, I think I saw it too. It foams up, sort of.
Yeah, so
too,
the military has something like that
Boom.
for combat areas. It's supposed to pack the wound and stabilize the person for transport. Otherwise, they're going to bleed out. And they don't really recommend tourniquets because you can actually cut off the blood supply. Let's say you have a cut on your leg.
It's
or a
actually
bullet wound.
pretty damaging.
Yeah, you can actually lose the leg if you use a tourniquet.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the packing material actually works a lot
crazy.
better to save.
Very cool.
Well, that's good. People don't. You think we'd be more advanced in that shit by now? We've been doing war for
now we
hundreds
are.
of years.
Misconceptions over the years. It's just kind
I
of
guess.
old wives' tales.
It's true. It's
Also
true.
funding. Support
Funding.
your public health. Woo.
Go socialism, right, Foo?
What the?
Right, Foo?
Well,
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
sure learned something today. I mean, CRISPR. It sounds like a bad KFC marketing scheme.
Extra crispy.
The founders of CRISPR would not happen to have the trademark Skynet, would they?
Skynet 2020.
I'm interested to see if it can work with animal genetics somehow.
That's probably how they're testing it.
They tested. There was successful testing with rhesus monkeys, and since we're